guys, and welcome back to my channel. This month is a very emotional month for me. It's not just about my 1 year gastric bypass surgery. This month is the month I had my first child, my first daughter. Like, it still seems like yesterday, and I can't believe she's gonna be 9 years on the 24th of March. I had her 24th March 2008. I came to Sweden 2007 and I had her 2008, meaning I came to Sweden pregnant. Was it very, very difficult? Oh yes, was very, very difficult. Was it the best decision I made? Oh yes. Do I regret it? Oh no. How do I feel about it and how can I advise people about it? I'm going to tell you guys in this video. But anyways, thanks so much for tuning back and thanks so much for subscribing. And if you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe for more interesting videos. Like, I had my visa in 2007 and I had to travel to Sweden in 2007. Yeah, so I found out I was pregnant. Yeah, I found out I was pregnant. It was very, very difficult for me at the beginning, and so on, because I really wanted to be pregnant and I made up my mind to be pregnant because I had some abortions and I thought I won't conceive again. I thought I'll never have kids, and when I found out I was pregnant, I made up my mind to travel with or stay at home with my baby. You know, I made up my mind if it was gonna work for me to travel with the baby, I'll travel. I knew it wasn't gonna be very easy, but I made up my mind to travel with my baby. And it was very, very tough when I came to Sweden. You know, coming to a country you don't even know anybody, you don't have a relative, you don't even have friends. I had to live with my girlfriend's boyfriend, and being pregnant was a very, very difficult situation. You know, very, very difficult situation. I've never been to Europe. I knew nothing about Europe. I knew nothing about living in Europe. So it was a very, very difficult decision and a very, very difficult moment for me. But I made up my mind to either stay at home with the baby or travel and try to do things or have the baby there, because maybe if I could have aborted the baby, it could have been my last chance of having a baby. So I made up my mind to take my baby with me, you know, and abortion was the last thing in my mind, very, very last thing in my mind. And right now I sit here so happy, so proud. Looking at her makes me so, so happy. Looking at her gives me that joyful tears, and it's the best decision ever. There are things I've done in my life. I've done a lot of terrible things in my life. I've taken a lot of risk, but this is the biggest risk I'm proud of. This is the biggest risk I can say I can stand in front of somebody and say I did it. I did it. And it's not like I want to encourage people to travel abroad pregnant. I don't want to do that. I cannot do that. I cannot advise somebody to do something. I always take my decisions myself. I always consult myself and I try to make my decisions without talking to people, you know. And that's when you make the right decisions, because listening to a lot of people, listening to a lot of opinions can lead you to very, very bad decision making. And listening just to myself and making that decision on my own was the best thing ever. I spoke to a friend, just one friend, about it. I told her, my friend, I had been trying to get a visa to go to Europe and I finally got it. She was very happy. Then I told her, unfortunately, I'm pregnant. And I told her, I have been thinking of having an abortion. And she said, Mary, you know what? Drop that visa in the toilet and have that baby. I know how much you've been praying and working so hard in having that baby. I know how much you've invested in having that baby. You know, you've spent a lot of money going from one hospital to the other, going from one private clinic to another, trying to get tests and get everything okay for you to have that baby. And finally you have it and you're thinking of having an abortion. She told me to drop the visa in the toilet, or you try to keep the baby and keep the visa and try to see if you can go to Europe with the pregnancy. Coming to Europe, I had no idea about people having a child and having the residence or whatever. My coming to Europe, being pregnant, was just about me trying to be a mother, and how much I tried so much. I tried a lot of times being a mother, and it wasn't working. working for me. And that was a time I had an opportunity of being a mother, and I accepted it with the difficulties. I remember talking to one of my private doctors, and she told me she'd been to Germany before, and she told me, please, I know how much you want to be pregnant. I know how much you want to have a baby, but please don't have a baby and take it to Europe. Don't take your pregnancy to Europe. Life in Europe is very, very difficult. And when you're pregnant, it's a whole nother level. So please don't be pregnant. Don't be pregnant now if you're thinking of going to Europe. And I told her, but I've been trying so much to have this, and if it happens, I'm going to keep it, and if I get the visa, I will still go as well. I told her that. She was very open to me, and I was very open to her, because I had already made up my mind. Are you a lady? Are you a woman? Have you been trying to have a child and you cannot have it, and then you finally have it? You don't listen to anybody. You listen to your heart. That's what you listen to, and that's what I did. How was life when I came to Europe? It was not the best thing ever. There were times I cried like a baby just to go back to my country. There were times I cried, I never regretted being pregnant. That's the one thing I'm so happy about. I never regret. I never regretted my pregnancy. Never. Things were difficult, yes. I had enough money with me and had enough support back home, people sending me money and so on. I had no problems financially, like financially when I just came. I got the job, I was working. The only problem I had was just I couldn't have the registration number, patient number. I didn't have it because I had a 6 months visa, so I had to work hard for me to for my school to renew my visa, and everything went so well, but the only difficulties I had was just like being far away from my family, not getting enough support, and having other kids. I understand that's what we go through when we're pregnant, we go through that when we're pregnant. And I'm so happy with the decision I made. A lot of people insulted me, a lot of people said bullshit about me, people gossiped about me, people called me, people I've never met before, advising me to give birth to my baby and send her back home, because nobody has ever survived having a baby in Europe, just coming to Europe. I should give birth to my child and send back. People I've never seen, people I've never talked to in my life. People called me, people were gossip. Oh my God, Europe is a bad place. If you want to succeed, don't listen to people. If you want to succeed, don't mix yourself so much with people, and don't open your ears so much to them, else you commit suicide. Because I could do it. I almost had an abortion when I was about 4 months. Because the gossips were over me. I couldn't just bear it, I cried. I called a friend back home, a friend that travels every time to France and so on. I called him and I told him, no, I want to go back. And he told me, people are trying to go to Europe. You are in Europe. You want to come back. He said, please drop me that talk. Just be there and fight. You will do it. And I'm so happy I had a very strong support system. But anyways, I'm happy with the decision I made. It was not the easiest decision ever. And I cannot advise anybody to come to Europe pregnant. I did it. I succeeded in a very short period of time. Everything went so well for me. There are things I did that I regret doing. There are things I did that right now when I sit back, I regret. I did them, and so on. But overall, I'm so happy. And my daughter will be 9 years next month. I'm so happy. Everything went so well for us. We had no difficulties. We had very good housemates. The boys I was staying with them, they were very, very, very kind towards me. They were very, very nice. I had the baby living with them. And the 2 sisters I had, they were so wonderful. I've never met them before back home. We met in Sweden and everything was just okay for me. I was treated very, very special with both the boys and the 2 sisters I was living with, and I'm so much happy. I met wonderful people, and God sent me very nice and kind-hearted people to live with, and I'm so happy. So please guys, if you want to do something, listen to your heart. Don't talk to people, listen to your heart. Talk to the inner you and make a decision out of your own will. Don't let somebody tell you what to do about your own life. So I'm just here to celebrate with you guys. Be strong, make decisions, and be strong doing them, and stand by them, and be positive and pray Pray, 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 because God will turn your difficult moments to joyful moments. He did that to me, and this is just a testimony for you guys. I've heard a lot of people having abortion, arriving in Europe, and so on. I didn't do that, but I succeeded in a very short period of time. In a very, very short period of time. Just about 1 year after living in Sweden, I had everything. I met love, I had peppers, everything went so fast and so on. So guys, believe in yourself and trust in God and pray, 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 pray. I'll put a picture of my beautiful daughter here. She's 9 years on the 24th of March, and just to celebrate with me, guys. So I'm a very happy mother. Anyways, this is just my happy moment and my happy mommy moment. See you guys in my next video, and thanks so much for watching. Peace and love.